Laken, thank you for doing this, first of all. Can you describe what it's like being an offensive lineman on that last possession when you're just like running and running and running right through them? What's that feel like as an offensive lineman?
I mean, it's a great feeling. I mean, just going out there, imposing your will and running the rock, man. I mean, it was real cool. The way the guys, took good care of the ball, and our guys up front, we were rocking off the ball, man.
And it seemed like on that drive, there may have been, it seemed like you ran the same play a few times, maybe even to start the drive. I guess, can you describe that? Is that true? I guess if it's working, why change, right? Or something like.
Yeah, I mean, the first, I just remember the first play I was pulling, and then, a couple plays later I was pulling again. So, I mean, we were getting yards. So I was like, hey, I was expecting the fourth time. So.
Hey, Laken, with regard to Robert, what is it about him that makes him a special head coach? You guys have a very together team. Obviously, it's very apparent to us who are in that locker room. What are some of the attributes that you see that set him apart?
I mean, just the attitude that he brings, to all of his meetings, the energy, he really like kind of enforces in the locker room, bringing in a lot of great guys with similar energy. And I mean, he's an amazing coach. And, when he speaks in the meeting rooms and when the team's together, we feel it. We feel his voice, and, it's a really good vibe. And, when you have that vibe, coming from, the head ball, it trickles down to all the players, man, and we fight for him.
Laken, can you speak to how what Nate Herbig has added to the offensive line group? And it seems everybody always laughs whenever you mention him because of his personality. But yeah,
hey, man, Nate's doing real well for himself, man. We're very fortunate to have a player like that in our room, and he has a little nickname in our room, man. We call him Nasty Nate, man, because if you look on film, he's always out there trying to dump somebody. So he's a hell of a player, man, and he's doing real well for us.
Laken, did you know much about Nate or anything about Nate prior to him coming to the Jets?
Yeah, actually, I actually met him. He went to Stanford, so I actually met him when he was still in school at Stanford through a friend of mine I played with the Niners. So we go way back.
I mean, he's when we speak to him in the room, he's very, very he's shy, kind of head down. And it seems to defy the things he does on the field. Is that the same kind of vibe that takes place from the facility to game day?
He's a really cool guy in the meeting rooms. The guys love him, and when he goes out there, we're all excited to watch him play as well, because he just brings that nastiness to the offensive line that that we really love. So. He's done a really good job for us, and I'm just, I'm happy to have someone like that in our room.
Laken, what does it say about you guys as a line where you've had to deal with so many, injuries and moving parts all along the line, and there have been some up and downs with the line the early part of the season, but a drive like yesterday, I mean, it shows that you guys are in sync. What does it say about you guys as a unit just kind of meshing the way you have?
I mean, obviously with the injuries, very unfortunate, especially, with AVT, man. Love that kid, man. Kid has a really bright future. This sucks, sick to my stomach, the way he went down, and it's something crazy, but we have a lot of guys in the room that work really hard, man. And we put in, a lot of work, a lot of effort, in our practices. And, I'm just happy we got a chance to express that last Sunday.
Any more questions for Laken?
What do you think about the position you guys are in right now, sitting at 6-3, entering the bye?
I mean, we got the next half of the season coming up. We just got to take it one game at a time, and we know what's coming up next. And, fortunate enough, we can recover and rest up a little bit, but we got to stay focused and, eyes on going to the next dub.
Do you see some similarities to what the team is building here to what you came from in San Francisco? The approach on both sides of the ball, winning at the line of scrimmage, the tough defense, getting after people.
Yes, I do.
Do you talk to the guys about that?
I do.
Can you say what you share?
That's for us and the guys, man. We believe what we can do, and we just want to do that. We just want to express ourselves every Sunday, and that's it.